Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Fosswater Kim. Today we're going to be looking at Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Beta on the Xbox. So in today's video, what I'm going to be talking about is what I like about the game, what I dislike about the game, what to expect for the upcoming release in November, and overall, how I feel about the game as a whole. So what you're seeing is my first ever game of the beta, and I chose to pick Dirty Bomb because it's a game mode I've never seen or heard about, so I just wanted to check it out and see what it's about. And after playing, I'm really not sure how I feel about it. I'd have to play a lot more games to understand the flow and just overall the game mode itself and how it should be played out. So the game mode is pretty similar to Fracture from Black Ops 3, if you ever played that. So in the game, you have a fire team of 4, and you go against a couple other teams. And what you want to do is go around and collect uranium, deposit them in a bomb, and end up blowing up the bomb. And basically whoever has the most points at the end of the game wins. I'm not too sure how streaks work in this game mode. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can just pick them up off the ground. And as you'll see in a little bit, I ended up picking up a chopper gunner. And it's really good in this game, man. I completely was not deserving of it just because I picked it up. But it's definitely worth streaking for in the core game mode. So as you'll see in the video, I really didn't go on any high streaks. I think the highest I went on was like a 7 or an 8. So I think it's because of the awkward phase of transitioning from Call of Duties. Because the last Call of Duty I played was World War II. And I think this game kind of resembles Modern Warfare's flow, just because people are transitioning from that game to this game. At least at the moment. Some people are playing head glitches and sitting in corners a lot, but at the release of the full game, I really hope that does change a bit. I mean, I know Call of Duty players will never change how they really play, just because they've been used to it and they've been doing it for years and years. But at the moment, I'm liking the flow of the game so far, at least in the core game modes. I think the bigger modes with the more people is a little bit forced. It kind of feels like Call of Duty is trying to be like Battlefield, but just squeezing people into the same map. But in previous Call of Duties, you play ground war for that reason. You want to play in a hectic situation. You want to play in the same map with a lot more people so you can get better opportunities for feeds. So I get it, I understand. So now let's talk about the topic everyone's been talking about on Twitter: skill-based matchmaking. So how do I feel about it? Well, how does everyone feel about it? I don't think there's a single person that likes skill-based matchmaking. And the fact that lobbies split apart every time the game finishes is very annoying, because you can be put in a game where you keep getting your ass whooped, but what do you end up doing when you keep getting your ass whooped? Leaving the lobby. Nothing is holding anyone back. At any given point during the match in the lobby screen, you can leave. But what happens when you're dominating, you're pub stomping, going on high streaks, and you're getting clips? You want to stay in the same lobby. You want to play the same game, the same people on a different map, maybe even the same map. And the fact that they force you to split apart from that lobby is really frustrating. The only reason why Activision Call of Duty wants to split apart the lobbies is to enforce skill-based matchmaking on a higher level. Because if you get into a game with lower levels and you're playing well, they don't want that. That, like, simply put it to the point, that they don't want that. They want it to be very balanced, and I don't understand why they won't just listen to their community, because nobody wants skill-based matchmaking. Nobody in this Call of Duty community wants it, and they don't listen to us. Like, we told them we didn't want a jetpack Call of Duty again, and what happened to Infinite Warfare? It still came out. Something I like about the game is the weapon level system. Weapons go up to 40 plus levels, and it takes a while. And a player should not be forced to go through all of those levels in a beta that is only out for a week on Xbox and PC, just to play with the attachments they want to play with. In the beta, you should be able to test those features and test those attachments and see how balanced or non-balanced it is. And it's really frustrating, man. Like, who wants to spend hours working on one weapon just to test out the attachments and make the best class for it? Like, in the beta, they should have made a much faster leveling system. It's not a leveling system at all, because there's no point for it in the beta. In the beta, you want us to test all the features, So let's move on to something that I like about the game. First off, I really like the soundtracks. Like, wow, how nostalgic is it? Like, it makes me feel like I'm playing Black Ops 2 again. And I feel like sometimes the music really does get you like in the zone when you're playing. Another thing I like about the game is the graphics and the color scheme, because like Modern Warfare Remastered, for example, it was really like tan, gray, and green in terms of maps, and that game fell off pretty quickly. Although it was a good game, I feel like it got pretty boring even just because of the colors, and some people might not care, but I think it does matter a little bit, just because it makes it more fun in a sense to play a more colorful game than a grayscale, completely realistic game. That's gonna be it for today, guys. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like. If you didn't, dislike. If you want to see more content, subscribe. I'm gonna have a gaming setup video coming soon and more Cold War gameplay as well. So I'll just leave you with the gameplay here.